It is time for another YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games today. We are back in Cities Skylines 2 in my Florida themed city, and we are going to build some more buildings. I hope you guys are ready. We're going to jump in and get right back into it from yesterday's stream. Yeah, lots of fun stuff to do. Let me just open up my notes here. 1 second. What I do is after the stream, after every day's stream, I really think about what we did, and I think about what I want to do the next day, and I write down a whole bunch of notes. And actually, I'll go back and I'll like rewatch the stream because I'll miss things during the stream and I'll think of them later on. And so I'll just make notes so that I can, when I start the stream the next day, I can remember what I wanted to work on. So anyway. Let's start with some of the things that I missed in the previous day's stream. Let me get on my headphones. Oh, up. Here we go. Whew, okay, here is my beautiful downtown. Let me zoom out so you can see the city. It's looking quite nice. One of the things we did yesterday was we added a high school over here in Oakwood. Do you guys remember this? This high school we sticking right here? We made a mistake yesterday, and I'm surprised none of you noticed this. You're supposed to tell me when I make a mistake. But here, we put the high school next to this road, and there's a parking lot here that has no access to the road. I don't even know how these cars got in this parking lot. What a disaster. How did I do that? I just forgot to add the road? That is crazy to me. So we need to delete this sidewalk and move the road out. Oh, sorry, guys. We got people walking on here already. But we can just do a quick adjustment. We're going to grab a normal road and just extend this out. Just like that. Boom and boom. So now this parking lot is all nice and connected. And we're going to add the pathway back in. Right here, we'll turn off stamping. Just like that. And let's see. Are the people going to walk? Yeah, they're all going back to the sidewalk. All right. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Patience is in chat saying, oh, I'll just be a little muddy, LOL. Welcome back to the stream, Patience. How's it going? We're just building my city here in Cities Skylines 2. Yeah, I am really happy with this. This little high school next to this Oakwood residence area here. And let's take a quick look at traffic while we're over here. This is something else we were working on. If you remember, we have this intersection here, which looks good. And then we added this intersection down here. Do you see, like, all the traffic is gone? This used to be backed up for miles. And just adding this whole interchange here fixed it all. I am so happy. Something we did worked. This is strategy, strategic thinking here in my city. Patience says, good posted video for Candace. It looks good. Thank you. Are you talking about Candace's video today? I haven't seen it, if that's what you're asking about. Okay. What else? What else? Oh, yeah, something else we worked on yesterday is we worked on this train yard. And I did a little bit of kind of cheaty magic and extended the train tracks beyond the train yard. And this was just for looks. It didn't really affect anything. But I hate when other YouTubers do this, where they go outside the boundaries without buying the square. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to buy the square. Because there's a monetary impact to this. You have to actually buy the square. And then there is a cost. There's like a monthly cost for this. So we should actually buy both of these squares. We'll buy both of these. And we'll need these both eventually anyway. But yeah, so there's a tile upkeep, $38,000 a month just for owning these squares. And it's to make you not want to buy a ton of squares that you don't need. You want to be very economical with the use of the squares that you have. So we're going to buy 2 squares. It's going to be a cost of money to us, but It's what we should do. I hate when other YouTubers do stuff outside the squares and they don't buy the squares. So I'm going to be a good YouTuber and I'm going to do this and I'm just going to eat the cost because we did go outside. And I do love the look at this. Doesn't this look cool? I love that this is right next to the freeway so that when you're driving along, you can just look and see. This is all the subway cars waiting to go into the subway station. Patience says, I posted one with Candace in mind. Oh, you posted a video. Well, I will check that out after the stream. Yeah, I didn't even know you had a channel. Yeah, I will check that out, Patience. This is my major intersection here. I love just sitting here. Sometimes I'll just sit here and I'll just watch the traffic go around this intersection. If you were in real life driving around this intersection, do you think you would get lost? Or do you think that this is fairly self-explanatory? I feel like this would be easy to navigate. I don't think you would get lost, but I don't know. My whole idea with this, I've never seen an intersection like this in real life, but my whole idea with this is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no, did I count this wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 different things converging in this one spot. So I had to figure out some way to get all of these things converging in one spot without having the traffic go crazy. And so that's why I did all these loop-de-loops so that people could like go around the loops while they're deciding which direction they want to head off on. This was the only way I could figure out how to do it where it would kind of control traffic. I think it's kind of intelligent, if you ask me. Patience says, yeah, it's art. It looks relaxing. There should be places for them to go. All right. Oh, something else we did yesterday also was this high school here. And this has just been kind of bugging me a little bit. We added a classroom to this campus here. This is my giant high school. We got the sports field. We got all of these buildings. We got these classrooms here. It's just one of these like big, massive high schools. We added this building and I just feel like it's angled weird. I don't like it. I feel like it would be angled the same angle as this. So I think we're just going to move it. Let's just do a quick movement. We're going to turn anarchy on. We will run a little road down here. We could even connect it to the sports field road. Let's do that. And then we can grab this building and actually go into our panel here. Where are our buildings? Here, large classroom building. And just relocate it and face the road here. Oh, that's going to bug me. These aren't quite lined up. Why aren't they lined up? Can we relocate this one? Oh, we can make them face each other. Yeah, I like that. That looks better. So see, they're kind of, it just looks better. I think that looks better than it being like weird and angled like it was. And we can make this walkway go all the way to the sidewalk here, which I think would look cool. So let's do that. We grab the surface area tool, and you can just drag this down all the way to the sidewalk here. And it just makes it look a little bit more clean. Like it's nice and well landscaped. Ooh, what a difference that makes. Yeah, I really like this high school. Oh no! We have crime going on in the field. There's a crime taking place right now. That is really sketchy. Yikes. Crime scene. A crime has been committed here. Well, I hope the police get here soon. I wonder what crime is taking place on the sports field. Steven's mind is back in chat. How's it going? Steven says you need more parking by the football field. I don't know if we need more parking. This is well, you're probably right. You're probably right. We need more parking, but it's a high school field. So, you know, we got this parking lot here. I figured they could park here and then walk down to the field. It's not like it's not like a professional sports stadium, you know? Selling says Raptor, he will play the new DLC next week. So if you get time, maybe you want to watch it and then make a decision if you'll play it or not. Patient says the track field is crooked. Selling says, which is what I would do. Patient says, slow down traffic in front of the school. Oh, meaning we should make like a slow down area on the street? I can't actually change the speed limit on these roads without mods. I don't have the mod to change speed limits, but that would be kind of cool if in front of the school we would like change the speed limit to make it super slow. That would be a good idea. Steven says, here in Georgia, high school football games go insane. Patient says, yeah, that looks a little fast. Okay, what next? The other problem I noticed when I was watching back this stream is I noticed our district lines are a little wonky. So here's downtown, and it's not really following the outline of downtown, really. I'd like it to follow this street here. So let's just move our district line a little bit. I think we can create a little spot there. Or let's just go to here. I'm just trying to like drag it around the area. Okay, so that, yeah, we'll make that go to there. This, maybe we'll delete these. Delete that. Drag, nope, maybe what we'll do. I wanted to follow this road. Yeah, just like that. Make that come down to there. Make that come down to there. Yeah, so it just follows us a little bit more closely. And really, we should expand this out to here since this is now kind of part of it. Something like that. This is our new downtown district. I think that works. Steven says, Zach, I have a feeling your house is insanely clean. That's funny you should say that. I was cleaning today. And yeah, my house is insanely clean. I really enjoy cleaning. And I love after you clean when it smells clean. You know, and I don't use like hyper fragrances or anything that smells. I just, you know, and actually I use a lot of vinegar actually because I feel like it's more natural. And vinegar actually smells a lot like when you're using it, but like after the smell goes away, it just like it smells spotless. Yeah. So yeah, I have a really clean house, and I don't know. I enjoy that. Selling says football field is also a soccer field, but no rugby or field hockey or lacrosse on it. Come now, we see that. We need that. Steven says mine stays clean too. I did a house tour today on my live. Claude from Chicago is in chat saying yeet. How's it going, Claude? Okay, let's do some things. Oh, since Claude is here, Claude, we need to name something in the city for you. I was going to name you a street over here. We recently put in our first stadium, and Claude is a little bit of a sports nut. He is like crazy about sports. I don't quite understand this, but he goes crazy over sports. So we put in our first stadium. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's called Anfield Stadium. Apparently, this is a real stadium somewhere. But yeah, it's right in the center of the city. It's actually, we put it as part of the university. So this is like a college sports arena. And yeah, I wanted to rename this the official Claude from Chicago Stadium. Yeah, because Claude doesn't have a road in our city yet. And he's been around here for a long time. So he deserves something to be named. We're going to name this the Claude from Chicago Official Stadium. I hope you like soccer, Claude. Patience says vinegar kills mold. Claude says vinegar is the best to clean with. Steven says I better get a theater named after me. Selying says why integrate both names? Claude says OMG CFC Stadium. Now we need to build this in Minecraft. Thank you, Zach, and hello everyone. Yeah, Steven has also been here for a while too. Let's give him a building. And we actually have a theater. If you guys have noticed, this is my pier area. This is a focal point of the whole city. We have cruise ships coming in and out of this all the time. And down here, we have our plaza. This is where we have our subway. This is where we have our signature houses of the city. They just look nice and adorable right here by the street. But we also have this really old-timey cinema right here. It looks like there's a film festival going on. It says enjoy the Chirp Festival, unlimited pass at $14. We could name this cinema Steven's Cinema. Steven's Majestic Cinema. There you go. So now you have your own building right here. Steven says that works. Selling says, how do people get into that stadium? How do the people get in? Oh, there's like doors all around it. You know, there's a parking garage right here. And there's a tram stop right here. So, I mean, we're still working on this area. We're still going to develop this out. I mean, it's a little barren right now, but it won't be barren for long. All right, let's keep working on the downtown. We started putting in a bunch of buildings. I want to put in a bunch more because one of the new packs that came out for this game recently was the skyscraper pack. So we got a whole bunch of new skyscrapers. I want to just look through a bunch of them. We can go into our Find It mod and open the filters, go to the skyscraper pack, and you can just filter through the different options. And some of these are really massive. Like some of these are just not going to fit anywhere in here. Yeah, so some of these we just won't do. But some of these are really quite cool. Oh, we already have that one. Silver. Ooh, oh my goodness. That's a little big. I don't know if we'll do something that big. But we have a lot of residential. I actually want to do some commercial buildings. That is ginormous. Oh my goodness, these are huge. Some of these are just a little too much. This is big too, but this is more the size that I think we can put in here. Do we have enough room to stick this in? No, it's not going to fit. See, it just overlaps the rows just a little bit. We could put this sideways here, though. Or we could put it here. It'll fit here, although I think it would look a little weird there. Yeah, maybe we could do it. Maybe that could fit in there. Let's do it. Does this cost me money to plop down? I don't think it costs me anything. I think it's just a special building you can just put in anywhere. It's commercial, so I don't have to worry about... Oh, this is great. I don't have to worry about pollution, and it looks like I have some pollution from these oil fields right here. So maybe this is really smart to put this in here. And this has a little helicopter landing thing on the top, too. All right, so we're going to put this in. Or we could even put it this way, too. I kind of like it like this. Boom. All right, what does that look like? Wow, look at that massive building. Look at the views. It's kind of funny. It kind of blocks the view from all of these buildings. It blocked the view from this guy. Oh no, these guys are only going to see that massive wall in front of them. Well, okay. What do we think? Is that good placement? It's massive. It's just a massive building. Patience Pay says PP Plaza? That's not a bad idea. I do want to put a park in the downtown area, but I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with that yet. So let's come back to that. Claude says Liam will drive past Steven's Cinema all the time to get to his cruises, LOL. Selling says, will the college grow in the future? Yeah, definitely it's going to grow. Steven says a whole lot. That's what she said. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, so that's commercial. That's our big commercial building. Let's do office. We are going to need some office in here. I definitely want this. This is beautiful. This building looks beautiful. And I think this is the only spot it will fit in the city. So we're going to put it here because it doesn't fit in any of these squares. Any of these other squares are too small. So this is the only place it'll fit. Look at that, though. Isn't that cool? I love that. So we're getting some bigger skyscrapers in here. What else do we have? This one. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Can we fit it in like right here? All right. What about this one? Okay, that's nice. Yeah, this is perfect. They're like fitting in all of these little squares that we've set out around here. This one, I don't know if this one's going to fit anywhere. This one, maybe here would be good. Or maybe over here. Yeah, I actually like it right there. This one, do we have, this one is ginormous. This one is too big to fit anywhere. Oh, this is a cool one. Maybe... Just trying to figure out a good spot. I'm thinking right here. I think it's a good spot. Yeah. All right. So look at all these cool new buildings we added. We added a ton of offices. Just a ton. But that is looking pretty like a pretty cool downtown if you ask me. Again, I'm kind of saving this space. This is going to be another stadium. We got to get a second stadium in here. Steven says, looks great. All right, let's look at that park question. We were talking about having a park. where could we put a park? We could do a park in the center here, like maybe these two squares. But I would like to get some more buildings in here. I feel like this is an important real estate for buildings. Maybe we'll make this, I mean, we got this park here, obviously. That's a park. This is the hospital. It'd be nice to have a little park by the hospital. What parks do we have? A whole bunch of new parks came out. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Terrace Plaza. Bicycle park. Oh my goodness, these must be all the new ones. Okay, what is this? A carousel park, Parkside Cafe, Parkview Eatery. These are all very cool. Pavilion Restaurant. Haunted House Park. Ferris Wheel Park. Spin Vista Park. These are all very cool. What to do? Yeah, you know what? It would be cool if we just made this all park. Like this whole thing just park. Let's do that. We're going to start by putting a giant Ferris wheel right off the main road. So when you're on your lunch break, you can go take a ride on the Ferris wheel. Stelling says, I saw you breeze past my inappropriate comment. Sorry, Zach. I didn't think it was inappropriate. Stelling says, are you planning on using mixed-use zoning in the downtown area? That can be an amusement park area. I don't know if we'll do a full-on amusement park area. I do want to throw in some of these other stuff, though. Let's say, I love this haunted house. Let's say maybe, like, this is like an old historic house that the downtown just kind of, like, grew up around. That's kind of fun. Just so it's like there's this old Victorian house in here. And then let's get another park that'll fit in here. Can this restaurant fit in here anywhere? No, it's too big. What about the eatery? Come on, fit in here. Oh, it does fit in. Perfect. So that fits in. And then, will the cafe fit? Yes. All right. We got like everything in here. We got a little cafe over here. We got the Ferris wheel. We got another eatery over here. And then we got our old haunted house. And then, yeah, it's just a kind of a fun little park area. And then we could throw in a couple more trees. Just throw in some trees in here. We'll throw in some giant oak trees. We'll throw in some, maybe some alders. I know it's kind of hard to see. And then I think we'll just connect up I think we can connect up these pathways. Okay, snapping's off. So let's just go right down to the road. That looks like it's connected. I'm just going to assume it is. Then we'll connect from here. Down to there. I think we can connect these two. Let's redraw this, because I'm pretty sure this can connect. Oh my goodness, you can hear the people screaming. Is that from the haunted house that the people are screaming? I think it's from the haunted house. Is any paths here? Yeah, let's connect these guys up. There's a path there. There's a path there. Here's a path. There's a path. There's paths everywhere. Perfect. All right. So we can call this then. We'll call this. This is Spin Vista Park. We will call this PP Plaza for Patience Pays. You get the downtown park. It's not much of a nature park. It's more of a go have fun on your lunch break kind of park. You get a lunch break from your job, you can go hang out at PP Plaza. Patience says, I want to live there. Steven says, The Office is a great show. Selling says, I mean, the amusement park area could go in the suburbs somewhere. Steven says, the people who own the haunted house also own the restaurant and sell t-shirts in there. Selling says, how about a golf course for the suburb area somewhere? The suburb area over here, that's a good idea. But maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll save an episode for that. I hope they come out with a golf course DLC. That would be a lot of fun. This is kind of the suburb area here. I would like, by the way, this is my favorite area of the city. It's called Del Boca Vista. And I spent so much time placing every single house. You'll notice like all the lot sizes are kind of like oversized and big. I drew out every single lot size. I placed every single tree. I mean, this is just a result of a lot of love. And it's just in a typical American suburb. And it looks pretty realistic, I want to say. As compared to like this is when you just like plop it down in the game. It doesn't quite look as realistic. But this I spent a lot of time on. I just wanted a nice American-looking suburb. It's right in the middle of the city. And I think all my work really paid off. You got this beautiful apartment complex here. You got these beautiful baseball fields. Oh no, all these trees are dead. Yikes. Let's fix up these trees. Yeah, your trees will age over time, so you have to kind of replant them after they die, or something like this will happen. Much, much better. I like that. I don't like the dead trees. But while we're over here, something I wanted to put in here is a church. I feel like a suburb like this would have a church nearby, and I did find one on the workshop. There isn't really one in the game, but I think there is a church. Yes? Is there? I have this selected, that's why. Yeah, okay. So there's these like inn and restaurants. There's this, which is a cemetery. So I have two. I have this one. And then this is a more gothic one. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we could put this downtown even. Okay, yeah, we have this kind of like quaint little little church. It would be perfect for a suburb like this. They would have a small church just like this. Where do we put it? Yeah, let's put it over here. This is kind of just the edge of the suburb. We have kind of these commercial buildings along here. We have the crematorium right here. So I think it would make sense to have like just a little church right over here. Let's throw it right in here. How adorable does that look? Just a sweet little church. And then let's actually put a parking lot so they have places for people to park. We'll give them a nice big old parking lot so that lots of people can go to church. And there we go. Our area has a little church. And then let's put the other one, the bigger one. You got to find a spot over here where it would look good. We do have some space right in here, so maybe, I don't know how big this is. Gothic Revival Church. Will this fit in here? It's not quite small enough. Okay, what about here? Oh, maybe right here would fit. Nope, that's a parking lot. Okay, what about here? No, I think there's parking lot there too. Yeah, that's parking lot there. Oh, I'm already running out of room. Oh, we got room here. Let's throw it here. So it's right off the edge of the park, too. That's a cool looking building. I really like that. That is gorgeous. Yeah, I got this on the workshop. That is beautiful. So you can decide either go to the church or go to the Ferris wheel, depending on how your day at work is going. All right, we put in a lot of offices. We're going to need some more residential. And let me just throw that in. Let me just check my population statistics. Unemployment is way down. Way down. This is great. This is like perfect unemployment rate, but it's just because we just put in all these offices. Like, oh, wow. These are like fully employed already. Where did all these people come from? These are all like fully employed. That's great. Yeah, we had pretty high unemployment before, so like just by putting all those down, it solved my unemployment issue, and now we're just like perfect. But I would like to throw in a bunch of residential buildings. So let's go back to here. Let's take that away. Let's go look at our residential. We're going to look at high density residential and just find some cool buildings. Maybe Southwest style buildings has some nice ones. Also Northeast we could look at. Let's look at level 5. I just want to look at the big ones. And we could just like pop a couple of these in here. I like the look of that. That's a cool looking building. Yeah, we just go through here and just take a look at some of the different options. This one's a little bit more modern looking. what about, that's the Netherlands. Japan doesn't have any. We looked at Northeast. These are the UK. Oh, these are the big UK ones. These could actually fit in here too. A UK one like that. We got to remember to put in like parking and stuff too, because all these guys are going to need parking. So we got to leave a little bit of space for parking. What's in the China pack? China has some gigantic ones. Yeah, like that guy. And this is a big one. All right, that's good for now. That's a whole bunch of people. I don't want to go crazy because all these people have to move in. These are already like full. All these ones I just plopped down already have tons of residents in them. I didn't realize it goes that fast. It just fills up like immediately. How is that possible? Oh no, it's filling up. Okay, we can see it like filling up as we go. So it's got 67, 72. So that's going to fill up all the way to 400 as people move in. But as people move in, you're going to have traffic coming into the city. So I don't want to go more than what we just did because it's going to get crazy. But wow, already look at how much we've developed the downtown. We've done a lot. Patient says you need more roads. Oh yeah, look at all these people coming in. These are all the people moving in right here. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more parking. But we'll come back and take a look at that. Something else I want to look at is traffic. And we're not going to... This city has traffic problems, some pretty big ones. And we can't fix them all in one episode. We got to just take one at a time. So we're gonna address a big one right here today. Got to just take a drink first. The one I want to look at is this one downtown. So we have this freeway, or let's talk about how my freeways work. So I got there's one main freeway. It's this one. It goes straight through the city. This is the main freeway. And then there's this one, which I've built, but it doesn't go anywhere. It just ends here. And eventually I'll probably turn this into a ring road as we continue to grow the city out this way. But for right now, it just goes from here all the way down to the ocean. And what's happening is as people drive down here, it just starts to back up. Look at this. These guys are just all backed up. All the way, here, all the way to the ocean, basically. And then it's like, then there's no problem like back here. Once they get to the ocean, it's fine. But this is a disaster. I didn't realize having the freeway go into a normal roads was going to cause all of this traffic. And look, we even got traffic backing up down here as people are trying to get on. We got the tram is stuck in traffic here. I think the issue with this is I think the problem is because it goes down to one lane. It's going from 3 lanes down to 1 left-hand turn lane. Or this is a right-hand turn lane, actually. And I think maybe we could solve this because we got 3 lanes here. I think we could probably just keep all 3 lanes just turning right, and maybe we wouldn't have these problems. That's what I think I'm going to try. I know we have these like crossroads here. We also have all these pedestrians, which could be slowing things down. We might put like a pedestrian bridge over here, might help as well. Yeah, maybe we'll put 2 pedestrian bridges because there's a lot of... Why is there so many pedestrians here? Look at this! This is crazy! This is out of control. Imagine living in this house. Patient says, drum roll. Yeah, okay, so let's start by making this 3 lanes here. This is probably 3-lane, one-way road. Is it really this easy? Can we just do that? Yeah, because what these guys were doing is they were all trying to merge down into this one right-hand lane. And now they should just all be able to just go straight and just keep turning because they're all trying to go right. Let's also adjust the lanes in this intersection. So we actually do not want to allow this one. Yeah, we'll remove that connection. We'll also remove that connection. So this goes straight, this turns left, and then these ones go right. And hopefully if we let that run for a little bit, see, already they're going faster. Yeah, I can see already. It's moving so much faster. All right, let's deal with all these people cutting across. Let's go ahead and put a bridge. So something like, let's do it halfway between both of these intersections. Something like that. And then we can just connect in there. And connect in here. And then we can do the same thing down here too. Okay, it looks a little bit wonky, but I think it will work really well. Let's just make sure these are the same height. We'll use our toolbox down here. We'll go to object height, same height as that. Perfect. Let's make sure this is the same height too. Yep, okay. So that is nice and flat. Yeah, I think that actually looks pretty good. And then, okay, so now let's take off the crossings on these streets so that people shouldn't cross across there. That'll allow the cars to go faster. Okay, remove this crosswalk and this crosswalk. This one and this one. And same thing with these guys. And then hopefully, yeah, people are already using this bridge. It's all working as planned. All right, I feel like this has gone down already. Because wasn't it, I think it was back all the way to here before. So hopefully this is working. We'll have to come back and see if that goes down. But hopefully that's a good traffic fix. More lanes, that's all it took, just more lanes. Is it creating traffic? Oh no. Oh no, now it's just creating more traffic down here. Oh dear. What happens once it gets to here? We got people turning right. We got people going straight. We have people going left. Maybe let's add an extra lane in here just to give them more lanes. More lanes, that's what we need. Do we have a bigger road than this? We may not. 6-lane road. 8-lane divided road. I don't think there is a bigger road than this. I think this is already an 8-lane road. Because the trams take up one of the lanes. Yeah, this is already the biggest road there is. We can't add any more lanes. Oh my goodness. Well, we could add a slip lane. We do have a little bit of room here. We could add a slip lane in here. Oh, it's moving faster now. I don't know if we'll need it. Yeah, that's crazy. We literally have the biggest possible road we can have, and we're still having traffic problems. Yeah, let's add the slip lane in here, just because. Okay, so we'll start from down here. Why is this so big? 1 lane, 1-way road. It's very large. I don't know if that's going to help at all. It looks kind of funky. It does give another lane. Okay, so let's adjust these directions here. So if we're going to do this, we're going to say, let's take off no U-turns, no unsafe turns. We're going to remove this, so this lane has to go straight. This lane goes straight. This lane can go straight or left. And then we'll go over here, and this one cannot go left. And we will remove U-turns. Okay, that's perfect. Then let's remove these crossings. And we'll see if this helps at all. I don't know if it will. Or we could remove some of these rock crossings too. Remove that guy and this guy. We don't need that. We also don't need stoplights here. So hopefully that helps a little bit. Oh, wait a second. This is sort of clearing up, except it's doing something weird here. What is happening here? What is going on here? What? Okay, that's weird. Why can't they just go straight? These guys are trying to turn left. Why are they turning left? There's a lot of them. Where are they going? They're going to this parking lot. Like, there's nothing over here. Why are all these people turning... Do all these guys want to turn left? Now no one's even using this giant intersection we created. This is driving me nuts. Okay, all of these people want to turn left. Why do these people want to turn left? Now it's backing up again. Now it's even worse. We made those changes and it's even worse now. Okay, you cannot tell me that all of these people want to turn left. Looks like a lot of them want to go right. Oh my gosh, it's gotten even worse. What we did not help at all. Claude says more lanes equals crying. Need less intersections. Patient says double left lanes. Claude says, is this real traffic like Cities Skylines 1? They've definitely done something to make traffic worse. The traffic's definitely worse. Okay, now we have no traffic down here, which is good. We took care of that. Now there's traffic down here. It's just this weird thing here. They're all trying to go down here, and these guys all trying to go left? Let's just check this. Okay, he's going left. Where's he going? He's going to the parking lot. And then he's going to this housing area. This guy's going left and then going to the park. This guy's going left. This guy's going left. Yeah, so they're all going left. This guy's going straight. Why are all of these people trying to turn left? Even this guy's going left. There's nothing over here. Well, I take it back. These apartments hold a lot of people. Like a lot of people. You know what I might do? I might try to make the people go down this way and go around. No, they all want to come over here. Maybe we add them another way they can go. This is a very unfortunate place for them to turn. Maybe this road continues off this way. Since they're all trying to come over this way, maybe we make it so it's easier for them to come this direction. Let's try that. That seems to make a little bit more sense. So this is, yeah, this is the right size. So something like that. Then we can add a lane to here just to make it easier for everybody. So instead of a 3-lane, this will be a 4-lane. Just to make it a little bit easier. Then we'll put the sound barriers back on there. We have these gigantic sound barriers. Where are the sound barriers? Here we go. Put that on there. Boom and boom. Okay, let's see how that goes. So now a whole bunch of people, this allows 2 lanes to turn left here. And that should make a bunch of people go this way. I feel like that should help. All right, let's check and see our population statistic now. Unemployment has gone back up to 9.5%. Okay, that's just because we added all those residential buildings. But we can address that. I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about this traffic. It's getting even worse. Now it's backed up all the way to here. Are there no one's turning left. No one is turning left. Oh, we got one person turning left. Another person. Another person. Okay, we got some people using this. The problem is there's a lot of these traffic lights here. We should make this a super node. Okay, let's pause this. We can make this a super node by adding a roundabout in here, I believe, and then deleting it? No. How does this? We might have to do a bunch of adjusting, but this should be a super node, not like 2 streetlights right next to each other. Let's do, yeah, a little bit of changing here. We might have to change a lot. Okay, so if this goes into here, let's do this first. This goes into here. And let's say this goes into here. Oh, that looks awful. Didn't quite work right. Okay, let's try that again. This goes into here. Still not quite right, but that's okay. Let's throw in the roundabout. Patient says, take out more crosswalks. Help them home, LOL. Woltz is in chat, saying they chose their route early on. Give them some time. Yeah, Yeah, I think this will fix everything. Don't worry, this will fix it all. All right, so here, now that we have the roundabout, the gigantic roundabout, we just need to connect these into here. So this is the highway road. We'll do the 3 one-way road. So this goes like that. That goes like that, but we got to turn it around. Okay, then we got to do it on this side. We'll turn this around like that. We'll do the 4-lane, which is this one. Okay, that's a major roundabout. Okay, so now these are all connected. I should be able to delete this, and it should turn it into a super node. Yes! Yes, it worked! We have a super node! Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different roads intersecting in one intersection with one traffic light. One traffic light is managing this entire intersection. That is a super node, and that should make the traffic run a little bit easier because you don't have, before I had 2 traffic lights, like there was 2 traffic lights right here and right here in the middle of the intersection. So yeah, I mean, we need a traffic light to allow them to, turn left, to make these guys stop so these guys could turn left. But we have 2 left-hand turns. Let's get rid of U-turns or remove unsafe. Yeah, we have 2 left-hand turns, 3 going straight on. Yeah, already it's working so much better. It's kind of a massive intersection. And we can also stop left-hand turns here to like force people to use this instead, but I'd like to keep both of these open, keep all of these open. Yeah, I'm just going to have to watch this for now. We might come out, I might forbid left-hand turns here and force them to either go this way or go this way. Why is this traffic lights taking so long? It's like been red forever. Oh, there it goes. Green. Go, 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 go. Okay, they're changing lanes. Okay, this is moving so much smoother now down this way. They have time to change lanes. This light is so short. I think I don't know how it's doing the traffic lights. I think it'll work. I mean, look at all of these left-hand turns. Okay, they're... Man, there's a bunch of people wanting to turn left. Should we have 3 lanes turning left? I mean, I thought 2 lanes would be enough, but maybe we need 3 lanes turning left. Because all of these people are like merging down. Yeah, let's make this 3 lanes. Yeah, it's just backing up down here then. Where are they coming? They're all coming into this parking garage. Yeah, it's all going to have to come down to 1 lane. Okay, so we won't do any more. I think I just need to let it run. But it seems to be, yeah, I think the super node was the way to go. Patience Pays says, gotta have an open mind when checking painting. All right, how does this look down here? This is pretty free and clear. We may not need this. I don't know if we need this. This might have just been a fluke. I'll just leave it here for now, just because. You never know. It might get crazy busy again. How are these people doing at these stops? We got a bunch of people in there. How many people are here? Not too many. Okay. And then we got a lot of traffic here. I don't know if I want to fix this quite yet. This is like a whole thing. Yikes. I mean, this is not too bad, but it's not running as smoothly as I would like. All right, well, I think that's a good place to end it. I mean, we did a bunch today. We did a bunch of expansion on the downtown. We did this major traffic fix, although we're not entirely sure if it's fixed it yet. I just got to let it run for a while. And we named Cloud from Chicago Stadium. So that's it for me. If you like the stream, don't forget to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button, and I will be back here again tomorrow. So everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.